Ringworld by Larry Niven, a highly recommended book by someone I trust, so I went into it with high expectations, knowing nothing. I just knew it involved a ring around a world, so what happened? What I can say without getting into spoilers is that this is a solid classic sci-fi book that never really wowed me. I don't think it probably progressed the genre at the time. Granted, I'm not alive then, but I've certainly read similar books from around the same time period that added more. There was some good characters, some decent plot elements, rather well done world building that stood out to me, but nothing here that really blew my socks off. I was just kind of going all right for most of it. There were some kind of greater conspiracies that were unveiled in the story and some dynamics between the alien races and the humans which were mildly interesting and some of which were legitimately interesting, but nothing exceptional, nothing that really made me want to pick it up and read it again or grab the sequel. It was good. I think if I was going to recommend must-read classic sci-fi books, that if you want to understand how the modern sci-fi genre got to where it was, and you need to go back, Ringworld would not crack that list for me. It's solid, and Larry Niven is a great writer. Outside of just some neat world building, I was never really wowed. I liked the progression of humanity. The bred-in luck factor for people felt a little out of place. I get why it was there. It served a purpose for one character, but it didn't really seem necessary to the overarching story. Maybe in the sequel, it plays a larger role. It just felt okay, cool, but why? And I felt myself asking that quite a bit throughout Ringworld. Cool, but why? Larry Niven is honestly a legitimately fantastic author, and I hope to read more of his works in the future. I guess a little disappointed. I might have had too high expectations, but this just felt like a typical benchmark for classic sci-fi. It didn't feel like a progression, a real launch forward, and I don't regret reading it by any means. Don't expect to see this on any must-read lists for me. In summary, there were some good characters, some above average, actually well above average world building, a decent plot, and that's about it. Nothing else is really worth digging in deep here for me. If I'm gonna go back and read classic sci-fi, I want it to help fill in the gaps for how the sci-fi genre really reached the heights that it's been to before, because I don't think right now it's at a particularly high. And Ringworld may have been a solid entry during one of the peaks of classic sci-fi. In fact, that's exactly what it is, but I don't think by any means is it one of the all-time greats. And that's not exactly a correct opinion. Many people love this book and do consider it one of the greatest classic sci-fi books, so I'm certainly in the minority, and I do recommend people still pick it up. Just because of that clout, there probably is some great aspects I'm missing here, but even the twist to the plot and the political dynamics that came into light just kind of left me going, okay, why do I care? It wasn't exactly super evil, no one's a grand villain, it just feels a little aimless in terms of direction. I'm gonna give Ringworld not really gonna put a ring on it out of 10. I hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe if you have not already, and tomorrow I will be putting up a video about what I want to see in the fantasy genre in terms of villains in the future. It'll be maybe a little longer video. I plan on working it tonight and tomorrow quite a bit, so look forward to that. Hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.